to raise how great a debtor. Daily I'm constrained to be. Let that goodness like a fetter blind my wandering heart to thee. Brought to wander, Lord, I feel it. Brought to leave the good I love. Here's my heart, oh, take it, seal it forth like hearts above. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship your holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day, dawning. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass, and whatever life before me. Let me be screaming when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, my soul, oh my soul, worship your holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. You're rich in love and you're slow to anger. Your name is great and your heart is kind. For all your goodness, I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find.
Hi everybody. So I'm here with Freddie. Thanks for being here, guys. So real quick, if you guys are hearing the mic like too loud, can you guys just let us know? And also, we're sharing a mic, which is kind of weird, but that's what we're gonna do. Let us know if the volume is too loud. We'll give you guys a few seconds for that. Sounds perfect. Okay, great. So I guess we can start with just like a few questions. I wanted to just like interview Freddie a bit about his experiences so far in the band, and then we're gonna be playing our EP front to back. This is a listening party, but it's also kind of like a critique party as well. So I'd love to get like discussions going in the chat, and just to for you guys to check out what we got going on. So Freddie, what's been the most challenging part about being in this band? But before that, just give us a brief like history of your experience in bands and your experience with music so far. Like from when you started music, or what kind of bands got you into music, and just a brief like history.
So yeah, I can start off basically on my experience. So I don't even know what to say. I've been in like how many? I think just one band before this. But it was my the difference between my other band and this band is like the other band was like all over the place. It wasn't really as professional, and so switching over to the surrender was like a big challenge because there's a lot of expectations, and the way that James and Andrew, they work very organized, and it's been challenging, but in a very good way. So I've learned a lot, and James has also told me like at this point I know more about Ableton than he does, which is very mind blowing to me because I feel like I don't know anything. But
Yeah, so that's another thing that like uh I've given the task to Freddie to like learn Ableton because I feel like in a band there should be like different like specialists, I guess you could say, like different things that like people are good at. So one of the things I wanted Freddie to learn was to really just familiarize yourself with Ableton. And for you guys that don't know, Ableton is a backtrack. Um, it's a recording software, but it's mainly used for backtracks, and that's something that I was given. Like I gave the task to Freddie to learn, and he's been learning little by little. And yeah, so he knows more than me. So yeah, what's been like the most challenging part about being in this band so far?
I mean, I would say the like I would say practicing, but to be honest, I think like it's more of the tech aspect. But I would say that the tech aspect of it has been getting easier little by little. I've learned to map certain things and operate, and I've done research on Ableton and learned to do certain things that I didn't think I would. But I think it's balancing practicing and doing that. Oh,
Mentos is Andrew. Freddie, get closer to the mic.
speak up, speak up. Yeah. So practice. It's really just balancing practicing and the tech aspect of using Ableton, but and doing it all at once. But this is like the first band I've also like done metal music to like I've ever played a metal music with. I guess another band I did was like alternative music, but it's very challenging doing the double bass and stuff. So I think it's just more of a matter of balancing the two. So.
Yeah, and speaking from experience and somebody that's worked with many different musicians in the past, you're doing pretty good. I can say that you're doing really really good. Freddie is blessed because he has his own practice space. And I feel like in New York City, that's something really important for a drummer, especially a drummer that's going into like a different kind of field and genre. It's important to have your own practice space to be able to work outside of band practice. And I tell the guys this all the time, like, excuse me, like band practice should be only for band practice, and you have to try and learn the material on your own and come to practice ready to practice together with the band. So yeah, what's been like the best part about being in this band so far, and like so far with your experience?
The best part, I guess, is the live aspect of playing shows with another band. Because, like I said, like I've only done one band before this, and we only played in like one place, and it was like for a surprise birthday party. But doing like playing music with the Surrender, I've gotten to actually like play in actual venues and bars and like wherever. And now we're gonna be playing in a church on the 20th. So it's really amazing. It's very surreal being able to do that. It's one of the best parts I think is playing live and just having a good time and enjoying other bands too. It's not just us, but like actually enjoying the music of other bands. Like Card
Yeah, shout out to Card Reader and Tim, or Tom Pedito. I think that's how you say his last name. Yeah. So real quick, we're not gonna take a lot of time because we have 7 songs to show you guys. But I just want to ask one more question to Freddie, and then we'll move into the music. We don't have any crazy visualizers for the music. We're just gonna play the music in the background, and you guys get to see our pretty faces while you hear the music. Um, Freddie, real quick, tell us like what is your history being a Christian? Tell us your history going to church and your experiences and what's the significance behind in like intertwining your faith with what we do in this band.
Yeah. So Getting into church, it started. I would say it started when I was 12, but I was like my first experience, like in the religious sense, was going to church, but like with my grandma, and my grandma wasn't a Christian; she was a Jehovah Witness, so it was like very different from what people are used to in a Christian church. But it was like my introduction to like learning Bible verses and Bible stories, and most of that is because of my grandmother. But getting into church, in the Christian church, my dad actually brought me when I was about 12, and my brother was, I think, like 10 or 9. So that was like our first time being brought into church, and soon, like at some point, my dad became a musician in the church. He went from playing percussion with congas and a lot of other stuff, and then he switched to drums, and then he did that for about 5 years, and then I took his place as a drummer once he left. So we've done that for like 10 years, in the church, and it was really cool. And so that is like my history of being Christian, and with the band, it's really cool because being with James and Andrew and Steve, they're like it's really cool being around them because I feel like we can all be ourselves and also acknowledge that we're all Christian and we have similar beliefs, but we are also people that like we don't try to pretend to be something that we're not, and we still we genuinely believe in the Bible and everything, but we don't try to be, I guess, phony with one another. And it was weird meeting James for the first time because like I wasn't sure what to expect, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can be fully myself, but it was really cool. Once I saw like James get loose, I was like starting to get loose. So it was funny. He just like started saying jokes, and I'm like, that's kind of my humor. He was like, sorry for the humor, Freddie. I don't know if you can handle it. I'm like, I didn't. I'm cool with that. I'm same way. So
Yeah, yeah, that was another thing. That was another thing, by the way. Oh yeah, and yeah, guys, that's my daughter in the background. So by the way, we got like guinea pigs, and my daughter is obsessed with these guinea pigs. So those are the guinea pigs in the background. She's trying to pick them up. But anyway, yes. So it's interesting that Freddie mentioned that because yes, we are all Christians in the band, and we're all at different paces in our walk with Christ. But we don't try to pretend to be something that we're not. And I'm a big I have a big sense of humor, and I always test people when I first meet them, and I was kind of like testing Freddie, like to see what kind of jokes were okay, and it's truly a blessing to have Freddie and me being able to be myself, and Andrew and Steven being able to be ourselves around Freddie, and it was a really cool mix. So yeah, thankful for Freddie. All right, we're gonna get to some music now, and yeah. So this first song is called Identity. We recorded a music video with for this song, and it should be dropping sometime this week. We have the music video already. We had some issues with our music video producer, but yeah, here it goes. This is called Identity. All right, that didn't work. Let's try that again. This is called Identity. Also, let me know if you guys need the volume to be turned up or anything like that, or if you hear it clearly or not.
Unashamed of the one who came to save.
That was Identity. Yeah, so the funniest thing is that this song, the worship leader of V1 Church in New York City helped us write the music for this, and we kind of just like turned this into our own kind of vibe. But yeah, that song was called Identity. Yeah, quick shout out to everybody in the chat right now. If you're in the chat and I haven't seen you type anything, I want to hear you. I want to see who's in here exactly. So let it be known if you're here in the chat. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna go to the next song.
I have so much to say, I can't keep quiet. With words left unsaid, I speak through silence. I am the odd one out, forced to accept it. You're right and I'm wrong, I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm just writing you to say you're not standing in my way of who I ought to be, and understanding what's my purpose here and now.
I have so much to say, I can't keep quiet. With words left unsaid, I speak through silence. I am the odd one out, forced to accept it. You're right and I'm wrong, I guess it is what it is. It is what it is.
Does this dude like even write his own music?
So this song you guys are already familiar with because this is the our first single that we dropped last year. So that was It Is What It Is. And I don't know, I kind of wrote that song like in a frustrated and angry place mentally, because at the time, like a lot of people were like criticizing the worship songs that I used to do. A lot of people were kind of just like identifying me as a cover artist. So I dropped that song in a very frustrated state, and I don't know, it's like a fast pop punk song, and it's really fun to play. One of my favorite songs to play live. But yeah, we are gonna be moving on. The next one we're playing, this is another song we dropped as well last year, or I think we dropped it this year. But this one's called Heartbeat. Let's go. Let's put some fire emojis in the chat. Fire emojis, fire emojis, fire emojis in the chat. That song was Heartbeat. Yeah, like I said, we dropped that one last year or earlier this year. I don't remember because my memory is bad. It was this year, right? The last. All right. Yeah, you see, where would I be without Freddie? All right, this next song is called Departure. This is an old song that we kind of just like revamped. We featured my old vocalist in this, Abimael Gonzalez. So Abby, if you're watching this in like the replay or something, big shout out to Abby. What are your names? I'm James and this is Freddie. Anyway, this is Departure.
This is my everyday, fading into your presence and knowing you are here, staring, just waiting. The love you've given me is worth more than my actions. You always comfort me so I can escape. I walk in these plain fields, feeling the beauty of you. With angels I will praise and declare my faith. 'Cause in this pleasant place there is no other choice. I fall deep into your hands and fade away. This is my soul to you. I want to be there, walking right next to you in sweet departure. I just can't wait till then, when I can see you and fall deep in your hands to ascend in rapture. This is my last resort. I really don't care. This is too good to miss.
All right, that was my sweet departure. I just got roasted because I don't have like a proper visual for any of these songs. So when the song plays, you guys are just watching us and we're watching the chat while the chat is just watching you guys. And while you guys are just watching the chat watch us. And I just got roasted. So sorry.
Chatception.
Chatception. Yeah, I mean, I didn't prep any visuals. I've been super busy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been like super busy with school, with work, family life. So I didn't have time to prep any visuals. So now you guys get to look at our cute heads. So yeah, we're gonna go to the next song. The next song is not Try Jesus, although that one is coming soon. The next song is this is our cover, our worship cover. This one's called Graves into Gardens. I hope you guys enjoy it. Shout out to Zenobia. I want to give a shout out to Zenobia.
I searched the world,
And we're going to be going on tour real soon. Everybody, let me know where you're from in the chat right now. Put your city in the chat. Let's go. Love you guys.
Never enough. Then you came along and put me back together. And every desire is now satisfied here in your love. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing is better than you. Yes, I know it's true. I'm not afraid to
our cover. So that song is originally by Elevation Worship. That one's Graves into Gardens. I love that song. Like, Elevation got a lot of weird songs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Stephen Furtick is also like super weird sometimes, but occasionally they'll like drop like some really, really dope bangers and like songs that resonate with me. So that's one of the songs that kind of like really hit. So yeah, shout out to Drew. Drew's in the chat. I want to give a few shout outs right now in this chat. Shout out to Rosie Hidalgo, my beautiful wife. She's in the chat. Shout out to Hasiel. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Abner. Zenobia, you already got your shout out. Shout out to Drew, our music producer. He is in the chat right now. He really worked hard on this and really brought this up to a really, really great place. Shout out to Chris Topher. Shout out to Abner. I have a pinned comment here by BunnyBun99 that's asking, when are you guys going on tour? So we want to do something like a really big run in the winter time. I was telling Freddie about it, and yeah, just we're gonna try to plan something to see where we can go. But yeah, let's keep moving forward. We have 2 more songs left for you tonight. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for hanging out. That's really, really cool of you guys. If you guys are in the New York City area this weekend, we will be having our EP release party this weekend. If you want to support the band, the link in this description is a link to pre-order it's a t-shirt and a CD bundle. The link is in the description of this live video. There's also other various merch options for you guys if you guys want to support us that way. At the moment, there's only merch bundles available, but tomorrow I'm going to be releasing the individual t-shirt and CD. If you're interested in just purchasing a CD, you will be able to do so. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, like I said, if you're in the New York City area this weekend, then pull up. We're going to be playing our EP live at my church, Queen's Church. All right, the song is called Bittersweet. Hope you guys like it.
Never hurt so much. I completely lost my reason to love. Becoming a stranger to my own face. It's more than my reason to need you to stay. Here I am, cold and alone, not able to find my way back home. Feeling confused with thoughts from abuse. Now I know my search ends with you. It's bittersweet, this search of mine. I only see you when I lose my mind. It's bittersweet, this pocket in time. I wish I could see you through my clean eyes.
Yes, I'm just better swings.
It's bittersweet, this search of mine. I only see you when I lose my mind. It's bittersweet, this pocket in time. I wish I can see you through my clean eyes. It's bittersweet, this search of mine. I only see you when I lose my mind. It's bittersweet, this pocket in time. I wish I could see you through my clean eyes. It's bittersweet, this search of mine. I only see you when I lose my mind. It's bittersweet, this pocket in time. I wish I could see you through my clean eyes.
All right, yo, that was bittersweet. Yo, we're reading the chat. We're having such a good time with this chat. You guys are freaking hilarious, bro. I love my friends and our supporters so much. You guys really mean the world to us. Like, this is so cool. I think we have to do this a little bit more often, right, Freddie? Like, yeah. So, Chris, you can definitely tell anybody you want that you heard this exclusive listen of our EP. Yeah, so yeah, this Bittersweet was a song that Abby and I worked on a long time ago in our old band. In the future, you guys are gonna hear a bunch of revamps of our older material. And Abby also being featured in a bunch of more songs. Yeah, so yeah, shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, we're gonna end this off by putting on our last song. This one is called Try Jesus. This is like a fan favorite. Oh, Freddie has some words.
Oh yeah, so shout out to my girlfriend Zenobia. This is her favorite song, so a shout out to you. And also I want to give a shout out to my brother who made it to the chat, Ruben.
Shout out to you guys. So all right, this is our last song of the stream. Yeah, if you want to support, like I said, there's a link in the comments. Not in the comments, in the description. Yeah, you guys can support us. And all right, Try Jesus. Here we go. Fan favorite.
Try Jesus, but not me. 'Cause I throw hands. 'Cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, but not me. 'Cause I throw hands. 'Cause I throw hands.
I have no problem laying these hands. Try Jesus, 'cause I throw hands. I have no problems laying these hands. Try Jesus, 'cause I throw hands.
What he said about getting slapped, but if you touch me or mine, we gon' have to scrap. I know what he said about getting slapped, but if you touch me or mine, we gon' have to scrap. Try Jesus, but not me. 'Cause I throw hands. 'Cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, but not me. 'Cause I throw hands. 'Cause I throw hands.
All right, guys, that is it. That's it. That's our EP. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. On behalf of Andrew, on behalf of Freddie, on behalf of Steven, and of course, yours truly, James. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's all the time we have. The EP drops this Saturday. There's gonna be digital. I'll make digital copies available. It's gonna be streaming everywhere. So thank you guys for hanging out. We love you guys. Any final words, Freddie?
I'm scared. I don't know what's happening, and I wanna go home. I don't know where I am. I have to leave.